Me again. Okay, I thought, well, if we do that, we should do an offense. I think the other offensive trick or offensive stage that we're going to have to do is to take our time on offense. I mean, unless Rue's going to run for a touchdown every time, in which case I say just fucking go. But really, like to take short passes, then surprise them with a long one when we need points, but like to eat up the clock when we're on offense, right? Best defense is to be on offense. So I also drew just a quick situation. I think we need to just be changing it up on them. I don't remember very much about their defense, but most teams have been giving us a little more room because we make a few big catches. So if we can make one or two catches or one or two runs, then we know we can kind of do the opposite. But I think one spot on the field that we can definitely take more advantage of is these kind of sweet spots right here. The problem is the timing has to be really great. So depending what we're doing, if it's like a crisscross applesauce, then we need the quarterback to be moving to buy us an extra 3 seconds of time. So quarterback's got to move and move in the right direction and all that kind of stuff. If it's a crisscross or something coming through, just remember we're not actually trying to hit this receiver on the way through on this side. We're actually trying to hit this receiver, right? What we're trying to do is create a little bit of a pick, right? Or a little bit of confusion in this area. So the quarterback has to move to get enough time to try to hit, the receiver who started on the left on the right side. Okay, so just quick there. So everybody's got to kind of be moving. The other thing is if we have a nice long snap, then quarterback feel free to move towards the line of scrimmage, like on that 45. It makes these passes shorter. The other thing I think we haven't taken advantage of very much, so nobody will expect it from us, but is that direct snap. So when the ball's right here, even when it's not goofy, we can try some where we have the quarterback, come and pick that up. And then we're running, little ins, right? Or little slants like this. And that quarterback is already right here. So if the Q is already right here, it's like a little shovel pass, right? Or a little 5-yard ditch over top of somebody running at them. April's getting pretty good at maneuvering out of the way. And so as receivers, if we can be a little bit better of turning our heads or looking for what's actually open versus what it says on our playbook, I think that will go a long way to getting us a few more easy catches. So just know if they're playing a 5 like this, this space is open. And same thing, if the rush goes, then this space is open. So just think of what teams like to do to us. If that rush goes, and lots of teams have just not been rushing. I feel like this team was rushing us though. As soon as that rush goes, we need one of our players to be in that spot, right? So if you're this receiver on this crossing route, you have to know when the rush is gone, you got to look at the quarterback. If April's moving, whoever's moving, they're looking and you've got to be looking too, right? Or if we're doing a zone alone thing or something and we're coming out this way, right? And the quarterback is here, as soon as you break on that 45, as soon as you break here, look, because you never know when the quarterback's going to need you. And then the other quick thing to remember is if you had a long route, say this receiver was on just a long go or something, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, look, see if you're behind a defender, wave your arms, yell at April, whatever. But if she's on the other side of the field or she's in trouble or she's scrambling or something else is opened up, just look around you and see, what's open. Generally, if you're running a long route, the best thing to do is to come back short this way, right? That gives April a thing. Or if you were on just, a nice little in here, and you've kind of hunkered down and sat and you count 1, 2, same thing. Look around you and see what's available. Generally speaking, if you've sat short, you probably, should go long and give April or whoever's quarterbacking another look if they are able to evade. I think this was that team with that quick rush. So I really think we're going to need some of these under center little shovel passes or under center little rainbow bloop over top of the rush. Okay. Or April's going to get the hell out of town, right? And these crosses have to be sort of ideal, and we've got to get into these zones. Okay, that's all I got to say about this. Bye.